New One Punch Man Season 3 updates are here and oh my gosh. Let's read this Crunchyroll news article. One Punch Man Season 3 anime suits up on October the 5th. A strongest versus scariest theme key visual was also unveiled. The hotly anticipated battle between the strongest and the scariest in One Punch Man Season 3 will officially commence on October the 5th at 11:45 JST time with a special recap of Season 2. A new key visual featuring both sides aura farming was unveiled, along with a commercial that previews the series opening song Get No Satisfied. Damn, that is painfully ironic, considering how fans are incredibly unsatisfied with the look and feel of One Punch Man Season 3. But that song is by Jam Project featuring Baby Metal. Senpai Negai directs the latest installment in the superhero comedy franchise. And as you can see, we now have the villain side of the poster. I think the villains look slightly better drawn in my opinion, possibly because of their quirky, unique designs. And we got a brand new trailer sort of. It is a very short 15-second TV commercial showing new scenes of the new season. And I think it looks okay, but that is not saying much. Some X accounts on X posted a manga versus anime breakdown comparison document sheet, so special thanks to them. And as you can see, I'm not gonna lie, I think they did a pretty damn good job at adapting what was drawn in the manga and doing it in anime. I do like some of the colors in certain shots here and there, but mate, at this point I am just coping. I am literally grasping at straws to say anything nice about this trailer, because mate, when you compare this trailer to what came before it, especially in season 1, it's night and day, mate, night and day. My gosh. But what do the fans think about this? Do they love the trailer, calling it a 10 out of 10, a masterpiece? Well, no. In fact, the exact opposite. This might be, without a doubt, one of the rarest times when the quotes and the replies in the One Punch Man Season 3 trailer more or less agree with one another. So you can already imagine what the overall feeling is about this trailer, so let's read some of these negative comments. I can't wait for the PowerPoint presentation. PowerPoint animation strikes again. Wow, only screenshots for the new season instead of showing us some fights. JC's staff should be run out of business and all the employees should be fired. This is embarrassing, especially for one of the best modern arcs. Changing Madhouse into JC's staff is so downgrading. 15-second trailer with barely any animation? Yeah, One Punch Man might be cooked. I pray that I'm wrong, bro. The real question is it gonna compete with Debate for the worst adaptation of the year? You guys who are in charge of One Punch Man production, you guys are the worst. How can you do this to One Punch Man? This year, out of all the mediocre anime that are coming out, One Punch Man has to be hands down one of the most mishandled anime I have seen in a while. Blue Lock Season 2 all over again. Almost no animation in this animation. This is going to be the watch of the century. I can feel it. Lol. This is going to be a disaster, ain't it? It looks unrecognizable. 6 years for this? Look how they massacred my boy. We are getting Promised Neverland Season 2 type of animation. It looks awful. What is this inconsistency with the lines and coloring? The animation looks so mid, even worse than Season 2. I won't even mention that they'll never reach the level of One Punch Man Season 1. They should just bring back Studio Madhouse. This gonna be like, I knew it was gonna be a straight disaster. I'm not gonna get my hopes up for this season of One Punch Man. It's like watching the Blue Lock trailer all over again. This is doomed. Season 1 must have been lightning in a bottle. This is about to be the greatest disaster since 7 Deadly Sins Season 3. I'm crying. What happened to this animation, bro? Where did they take it to? 1 month left before the end. Man, come on, are we effing serious? If One Punch Man gets a mediocre quality adaptation for its best content, I'll be pretty disappointed, but just read the manga. A trailer is supposed to highlight highlight some of the best sequence to build up hype. This trailer's best is pan shots with lip flaps moving. One Punch Man Season 3 is so cooked. Manga fell off hard after the MA arc and all the redraws, and the anime, oh boy, this is not looking good. It's sadly just over for One Punch Man. One Punch Man deserves so much better. F JC Staff for taking the money when they are completely unqualified to handle this project. So that's why they didn't want to reveal the staff list. F JC Staff. Even the opening sounds are here you go, damn our trailer. This is disgustingly mid. They didn't even try. Sad to see One Punch Man go out like this. Biggest fall off after the first season. Yikes, so there you have it. A lot of fans are very angry with the One Punch Man Season 3 trailer. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually agree with most of the comments. This season is meant to air next month. A trailer is meant to hype up people and get them excited for the upcoming season. But when all you have to show for is just still frames and lip flaps,
that's no good.
It is honestly quite disappointing and really embarrassing seeing how One Punch Man was this peak anime in season 1 and the studio change has well and truly tarnished its reputation. It's very sad indeed. The hate towards the One Punch Man season 3 trailer and backlash got so loud that even the director had to speak out. So let's read it. Hello everyone, nice to meet you. I'm Senpai Nagai, the director of One Punch Man season 3. I completely understand everyone's reactions. Please calm down and hear me out. If you would, I will explain why I was chosen and it might be a bit long, but please listen. I have been a freelancer from the beginning and that hasn't changed. At 37, I wrapped up my apprenticeship and stepped into the anime world with a work called Hiro no Kakira. I learned how to create hybrid animation with 3D in a project called Aqua Rion Logos, and after that I switched to a 3D company for just 1 year, contributing to image boards for Altered Carbon and such. My goal was always Man Globe. I honed my skills on episode 6 of Gangster and Samurai Flamenco, and among others. I was aiming for a hybrid of 3D CG and hand-drawn animation, but as everyone knows, Man Globe ended up closing down. In the midst of that, JC Staff became a long-term partner, commissioning me for storyboards and direction throughout the year. However, since I'm relatively unknown and don't have standout achievements as an animator, I thought it might give a bad impression, so I asked to keep it under wraps. Then, when the consultation for One Punch Man Season 3 came up, I focused on incorporating a new workflow, something I discussed in CG World, bridging 3D and 2D workflows to squeeze out even 1 more second of production time. I sincerely apologize for keeping quiet about this. The team has given it our all on site. I can't discuss the details about the production, but I'm open to answering what I can within limits. Oh mate, this is just so sad to read. And honestly, I am so mixed on it. On one hand, I feel so bad for this director getting so many hate comments because this is completely out of his control. It's the higher ups that greenlit these projects and financed them. So if an anime looks bad, higher chances are that it was completely rushed and they possibly ran out of time. He even talked about how he was mainly brought on to squeeze some production time, mainly using CG to save time and money. But on the other hand, man, JC Staff are incredibly annoying. What do you mean you guys hired a adult anime director to animate shonen? What? This is insane. No wonder the art and animation looks incredibly stiff, because this director has no experience actually doing something like this. A shonen series like One Punch Man on a scale that it is, competing against season 1. Man, this anime season was doomed from the start. I don't like people hating on this guy just because he is an adult anime director. I mainly blame JC Staff for doing all of this, giving him so much pressure, and now he is the man who's going to get a lot of the hate. Very sad indeed. But despite all of that, I will still be here when One Punch Man season 3 premieres. Let us all wait wait to see what the actual anime looks like, and maybe a full trailer soon? Who knows, we just got to wait and see. But tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys think of all of this? Do you hate the new trailer? Do you feel bad for the director and all of the pressure he is under? Tell me, because mate, I wish this dude the best of luck. Like this video, subscribe for more One Punch Man videos, as well as other anime news updates, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings, and more. Thank you for watching. The Second Boy Dude signing out.